Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to teach you about array in C++. Arrays are very important in programming. They play one of the key role when you are going to actually handle with the multiple values. Currently when we are not talking about the database, but if your concepts regarding arrays are not clear, then you might have a little difficulty understanding the database, because arrays store more than one values. So in today's lecture I'm going to teach you how you can actually create an array inside C++ and accessing the array elements with the help of loop. So we start the lecture, and first of all I write hash include iostream, and then we have a namespace using namespace std, and then we have a main function that is integer main, and we close here, and we also specify return 0. So what we do here for declaring an array, and we declare and initialize an array. So let's suppose we have one array that is an integer array, and we specify the name of the array as the score to actually store the values of the different batsmen in the score variable. Now let's say there are total 10 batsmen have made few contribution inside this playing 11 to make a score. So let's suppose batsman number 1 has made 23, and batsman number 2 has made 24, batsman number 3 has made 50, batsman number 4 has made 60, batsman number 5 is on a duck, and batsman number 6 has made 70, batsman number 7 has made 80, batsman number 8 has made just 5, and batsman number 9 has made 5 again, and batsman number 10 is on 0. So these are 10 values. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, now the question arises how we can actually know the length of an array. That's a big question. So let us say that we have one function named as the sizeof function we use to actually get the size of this array, but first of all we want to print that size. So what we do here, we mention sizeof, and we want to print the size of the score variable. So let us see what is the value it is going to return us. We compile, there are no errors and warnings, and let's run this. Now you can see that the value is 40. Instead returning 10, because we have a total 10 values, it is returning 40. So what is the problem? The problem is that the integer has 4 bytes. So what is it is going to do? It is actually let me open the notepad. So actually the size of the integer is 4 bytes, and we have a score has total 10 values, so it is going to multiply. So if we say that a 4 multiplied by 10, it is going to return 40. So what we should do now, the better thing is to actually divide this 40 by 10, 40 by 4, we get the 10. So here we will be doing one thing, size of score divided by size of integer. Now let us compile it again and run how. Now no errors, and run this. It is returning us 10. That's pretty okay. Now what we do here, we comment this, and now we use a for loop, and we specify integer I is equals to 0, because in array every value has a particular index, a particular number that is associated with every value. So the first element is stored on 0 index. That is why we are starting the loop with the 0, and the last value is a 10, but the index starts from 0, so the last value will be the length minus 1. So the length is 10, so the last value will be stored on 9 index. So what we do here, we do integer I is equals 0, and then I is less than. Now we actually store this inside of one variable, like integer total is equals to this. So we get the total, and we say that I is less than total, and then I plus plus. Now in order to access each element, what we do here, see out, and we know that with the help of this variable, we specify this variable score. Now since it is inside the loop, so we actually access every element with the help of loop, so we specify here I. So every time the loop is actually iterating and incrementing, and we are getting the value. Now we say the end of line, so that it should print on a new line. Hope this works, and you can easily understand the array inside C++. So compile and let us execute this. You can see that all the values have been printed. The batsman number 1 has made 23, 24, 50, and the last value is 0. So this was all about array, and it is quite easy. Hope you have understood the concepts of the array inside C++, and I hope you practice. Thank you so much.